Oh, what's up, Tiny Tarantino? Hey, did you like my new movie? Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Yeah, what'd you think? Tiny Tarantino, this was a fantastic movie. You did a good job this time. You outdid yourself. Well, thanks, Tommy. You're welcome, man. See you later. All right, thanks, Tiny Tarantino. Yeah, let me tell you about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Fantastic movie, off the bat, beginning to end. Loved it. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Rick Dalton, who's a fading Hollywood star. Used to work in the movies, and now he's trying to figure out how to continue working, but he kind of keeps hitting some dead ends. Then he gets to hang out with Brad Pitt, who plays Cliff Booth, who is his stunt double. And so it's kind of hard being a stunt double for an out-of-work actor. So it just kind of, figures out what's going on between those two. Now, that was the concept that I believed going into the movie, and for the most part it holds true, but that concept alone didn't make me really interested in the film or even want to go see it, but I am so glad that I did. First off, Tarantino is a fantastic writer of dialogue. He's able to take two characters, put them in a room, and just be able to riff on each other and be able to have a really interesting dialogue that really keeps your attention. He also is able to make boring things seem really interesting, and he does this with camera angles, music, speed, and just there's a few really extended driving shots, like back to back to back. You may have somebody driving from a house to go to a different house to go feed an animal, and it's just really an extended scene, but it's just really gripping, and you're like, what is going on here? So the storyline is really slow, but it inches along, gives you a little bit more, reveals a little bit at a time, and it has a really satisfying payoff. This movie probably has one of the coolest fight scenes that I've seen in a really long time as well. So you're going to know it when you see it. One of the things that I noticed that Quentin Tarantino finally gets to explore and show what a spaghetti western really is. So spaghetti western is a movie about the Old West that was filmed in Europe in the 60s, and they were always like really cheaply made. So I have an old script from Kill Bill, and then this was back when it was going to be one movie, just one long movie instead of separated into two movies. And so it just right off the bat in this, and I remember reading this even before Kill Bill came out. But if we look at just page 6 right here, we already have a mention of spaghetti western right there. And then if we flip over to page 24, we also have another mention of spaghetti western. So I'm not sure how many times that he mentioned spaghetti western, but when I was reading this script, it was something that I thought, what the heck, what is this guy talking about? And I think he finally got to show, hey guys, here's what a spaghetti western is, here's an actor, and here's some spaghetti western stuff. So, and it was called that. There's also other names for like macaroni western or European western, things like that. So I thought that was kind of a fun little nod to previous things I've read about Tarantino. All right, 2 more things real quick. One of the things that I noticed in this movie is some really fun little things that he was doing with the camera. Whenever the camera would move, when it would tilt or pan, it would make a whoosh kind of sound, whoosh. Or if it was like going through and looking through some rails, if it was doing a tracking shot, it would go tick, 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 tick. So it was just some really kind of some fun added sound effects. And if we're talking about sound effects, you actually hear the Wilhelm scream in the first probably 2 minutes of the movie, and that's just a classic thing that you get to see in originally westerns. That was where you got it, Wilhelm, but it was in everything from Star Wars to really famous movies. I love listening for that Wilhelm scream. And one kind of fun thing that I found was that I kind of finally realized that sleeping or napping is a really common theme among Quentin Tarantino movies. I just remember the first time the gimp's sleeping. And in this movie, it's like he's taking a nap or the girl's sleeping. And just multiple times that this is something that I've seen in a lot of different Tarantino movies, is that sleep is a common theme of vulnerability or not being able to talk to somebody or not being able to interact with somebody. So I thought that was kind of, an interesting thing that I found. Oh, another mini Tarantino. Well, it was a good review. Well, thank you, mini Tarantino. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Yeah, you too. All right, well, thanks for watching. Once again, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood definitely gets a thumbs up for me. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Did you not enjoy it? I've seen some people not enjoy it. If so, write in the comments below. What did you not like about it? If you did like it, what did you like about it? All right, take care.